Kate Middleton wears Princess Diana's dazzling tiara for Spanish royals. British and Spanish royals were all dressed up for a state banquet at Buckingham Palace tonight. The Queen and Prince Philip, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince Harry and Prince Charles and Camilla hosted Spain's King Felipe and Queen Letizia during their 3-day state visit. The Duchess of Cambridge looked beautiful in a tiara loved by Prince William's mother Diana. Kate stunned in a pink Marchesa dress and the diamond and pearl Cambridge lover's knot tiara loved by Princess Diana, which she also wore to her first state banquet last year. The tiara was made by royal jewelers Garrett in 1914 to a personal design by Queen Mary. It was a copy of one owned by her grandmother, and was left to the Queen, who wore it regularly. Diana received it as a wedding present from the Queen, and it is reportedly so heavy it gave her headaches when she wore it. The Duchess wore a dusky pink Marchesa dress for the banquet. Kate Middleton wears Princess Diana's tiara to state banquet for Spanish royals. This evening, guests at the Spanish state banquet gathered in the Buckingham Palace ballroom. They dined on medallion of Scottish beef and truffles in a Madeira sauce. To start, they also enjoyed poached salmon trout and fennel in a white wine velouté sauce, while a dark chocolate and raspberry was for dessert. The Countess of Wessex String Orchestra provided unusual background music, which included Coldplay and the theme from the James Bond film Skyfall. The verdict: Kate needed to play an ace to trump Queen Letizia last night and took the plunge in a daring dress. The Duchess opted for a dusty pink lace frock with risque neckline accentuated by a huge statement necklace. The gown was given the perfect princess touch with the Cambridge lover's knot tiara. Other than the unnecessary drop earrings, that took the accessorizing a little too far, Kate's look was both elegant and glamorous. All senior members of the British monarchy were among the guests, along with Theresa May and prominent members of the cabinet. But Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn could not make it due to diary commitments, represented instead by Emily Thornberry. Princess Diana often wore the Cambridge lover's knot tiara, which now belongs to Kate. Spain's Queen Letizia also stunned in an off-the-shoulder vivid red gown. The banquet is thought to be Prince Philip's last, but it was Prince Harry's first as he moves into a more full-time position. Meanwhile, the Queen appeared to acknowledge the issue of Gibraltar in a speech, saying Spain and Britain did not always see eye to eye. On the menu at Buckingham Palace to start, poached fillet of salmon trout with fennel in a white wine velouté sauce main course, medallion of Scottish beef with truffles and Madeira sauce, served with fondant potatoes, yellow and green courgettes, runner beans with sautéed radishes and a celeriac salad dessert, dark chocolate and raspberry tart. Her comments came after King Felipe VI confidently told Parliament his country and the UK will overcome their differences and find a solution acceptable to all involved. She said, "A relationship like ours, founded on such great strengths and common interests, will ensure that both our nations prosper, now and in the future, whatever challenges arise." Prince Charles and Camilla were also seen arriving at the banquet. All senior members of the royal family attended, as well as senior politicians including Theresa May. With such a remarkable shared history, it is inevitable that there are matters on which we have not always seen eye to eye. But the strength of our friendship has bred a resilient spirit of cooperation and goodwill.